and you just grab her by her hair. Just these 3 words, and she'll be very interested in you. And well, after that, she'll be thinking about you all day long. So, how to talk to girls correctly, so that they will like you and be interested in you. Watch this video to the end, and you will know the answer. You'll learn something that no one pickup guru will tell you. Speaking about pickup, for those of you who think that the pickup is a cool topic, I have some bad news. Have you ever seen a pickup training class? And alpha stays in the class and explain to insecure guys how to approach a girl. Oh. And how many of the guys in the training will actually do that out of 20 people, for example? A very small fraction. Most of them wouldn't have the guts, no matter how hard they tried. And if they come up and say something and get rejected, then they'll forget about it, and they will back to home and start doing what they normally do, if you understand what I say. What's the main problem with these guys? They just been scammed. They've been sold a training course saying they gonna have steady stream of girls, and they are told the phrases they have to say, like to memorize, as some people do, and they think they will be fine, or special behaviors that attract women. Get ready. Now we'll be based on something that you haven't heard, but first, my story. I had a similar thing happen to me. After breaking up with my girlfriend, I started doing some self-development. I started watching a guy on YouTube who talked about girls and relationship. I was looking for advice on how to get my ex back, and I found some video about alpha guy that explaining about how to get back your ex. He was talking about a technique that called a total ignore. Like after a breakup, you cut all ties with her, and you don't react to her Instagram stories like she doesn't exist. Unsubscribe from everything, her social network. And then she's supposed to wonder why he doesn't write to me, doesn't remember me. Well, here's the thing. I take it, this advice, and use it. And it worked. The girl started texting me after a while, but I didn't write back. Then how the guys say, sir, text was more frequent. Like, why are you ignoring me? Are you forgot about me? Answer me, please. I thought we will be friends. I kept waiting, and I was so happy because this will work. But then I realized one thing, because I don't have a girl anymore. I found that I have a lot of free time. I found other things to do. I started reading books, I played sports, and I keep watching this guy who was talking about relationships on YouTube. And he has these clickbait videos and titles like write this and she's yours. How to respond to all of those messages to get attention. What should you do on a first date? And that was the big problem, which is what I'm getting at. All this video were just bits and pieces, just small pieces. So it's about he giving me a fish, not a fishing rod. His video was designed to get a young guys hooked on his content, like Bliss Crank hook you, and you start watching this video again and again, all this video with these clickbait titles. But I compare all this type of advice like leaves on tree. How to correctly say hi to girl on the street. It's one leaf. What to write to girl. It's one more leaf. How to say correctly goodbye to girl on your first date. It's a third leaf. And here we have 3 leaves. Just one question. It's not easier to grow a tree on which all these leaves will grow themselves. Here we grow the tree, and on it not 3 leaves, but thousands of leaves, and this tree is the base. What I'm going to tell you now. Before that, I want to tell you about my close channel where I talk about the topic of health, relationships, habits, and trainings. There you can find a community of like-minded people and become stronger. If you are still not there, then you know that the guys who are there are already overtaking you in life, and you need to hurry. Make changes between man and woman. Actually, a lot of things. But what is responsible for most of traits is the hormonal background. Our background determines our thoughts and actions. And who didn't know? It's because of our hormonal background, all depends on it. I mean all, in our body, in our lives. For example, if you have a lot of stress during the day, you rise hormone cortisol in your blood, the stress hormone, and you all day like on pins and needles. You can come home and you even yelled on your loved ones, and it's all about that little molecule. But what about our self-confidence? It's hormone testosterone responsible for that. You know, some channels say act like this, use this body language, and you'll be respected in society. Do these slow movements and sitting like this. And all this advice isn't bad, but there all the leaves without a tree. It's what I was talking about. Instead of growing a tree, you pick up one leaf at a time. What is our body language in general? Our body language is a reflection of our inner state, and our inner state is a reflection of our hormonal background. And a man with high testosterone level doesn't watch any videos about how to do a movement correctly, or how to sit correctly, or how to walk correctly. He's doing all of these things automatically. This is a body language. His body signaling to others that he is alpha or sigma, or what do you think? And what do you think was happening with his conversation? Will he rush or will stutter? Imagine the most confident person of some movie or anime, like Jotaro Kujo or gods from Berserk, and they haven't watched any guys on it. Yes, they are fictional character, but you 100% know people like that in real life as well. I'm not talking about practicing skill of communication or stuff like this. I'm talking about the foundation of it. Imagine if you add a speaking skills to a unbreakable confidence, it'd be a blast. But what if this just speaking skills but no confidence, just fake confidence, but he can speak very good? So that's what I'm getting at. Many people pay non-verbal attention. First of all, not even what person says, but how he behaves. Let me give you an example. It's very important to look confident. In no case, don't ask a lot of questions to girl on the first date. It can scare her because of another example. I'm sorry, I can't go out with you. I have an important mission. What kind of mission you have? I need to destroy enemy nexus and gang the middle. See the difference? I mean, it's all in a comic way, but you get my point. It's all about underlying confidence. If you're confident in yourself, you don't need to look out for topics, conversation, or something special to start a dialogue. And our inner confidence, as we said above, is our testosterone plus rank. Man, I talk about it in my guides in Discord channel about testosterone and how we can rise it, and about rank 2. And here's the other important thing. Women pay very much attention to your behavior, and in general is what about your image and so on, how you speak, your body language, tone of voice. It's all signals to her who is in front of her eyes, the alpha or omega. And if the omega can talk very interestingly, the alpha comes and the omega already forgot. This is all I say in my example. Before I became more confident in myself, I also thought about how to talk properly and what to do. The girls that I talked saw that, but once my confidence grew, I wasn't looking for a conversation topics anymore. I see girls staring at me, I just go to her and say hi, and then she goes blank. Hi, oh, I wanted to come over and say hi first. What's your name? My favorite League of Legends champion is Rumble. Oh, very interesting. I'm Sophia. I like to paint. I can show you my paintings at home. Sounds like that. I mean, of course, in this comic way, but you understand my point. Okay, I'll tell you one more important thing. Once you get your testosterone up because of my guide in Discord channel, you'll get there. It's about your mission. And if you don't know what you're gonna do, I can help you. It's a make money. Just make money. If you don't know what you should do, just make money. And you'll notice that you don't need conversation anymore because you have a goals and you're busy. Because while you're here talking to a girl, looking for advice in the internet, some man now living of life that you dream living, achievement those goals that you dream about and just visualize. And he's the same age with you. But thing is, he has a base and you don't. And where you can find the base? In my Discord channel. And that's what's it. Bye.